no camera today. I am showing off some art, and I am making sure that the stream is nice and healthy before I start. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I hope that everyone is reading an amazing book and experiencing this amazing world we live in. Alright, looks like we are live and everything is good to go. Alright guys, January 2016, I think I might have put 2015 on the thing. Oh well, if not, I'll change it later. Here we go. So, January 2016, there was some amazing artwork done on some covers, and I want to bring to our attention the different artists that are, doing the covers of our favorite books. I think that artists should always be credited on the book covers. It should be something that I should do when I talk about books, when I talk about book reviews, because how many of us have said, oh, that was such a cover by, oh, I love that cover. Books and covers go together like peanut butter and jelly. Sometimes a book sells well because of the color, because of the cover, and honestly, cover artists in general don't make enough money. I think that they should be making much more money than what they do. They are extremely talented, and a lot of times, they're the reason why a new book gets sold so much. I think artists should just be recognized more often. I find it ridiculous that Goodreads does not have right on their page of the book who the cover artist is of that book. I find that ridiculous. And I find it kind of ridiculous that I had to take about an hour just researching these different cover artists. And it was more difficult than what you think. Luckily, Tor does an amazing job of showing cover art. So Tor helped tremendously, as were some other websites like SF Signal helped as well. So starting off, we have Brandon Sanderson releasing the Bands of Mourning in January, and this cover is by the amazing Christian Mcgrath. Now all the links to the websites I'm going to be going over are in the description box below. So Christian Mcgrath did this amazing cover, and I just really like this cover. I just like the snow scene in the back. I think that some people give the American versions of Sanderson's books too difficult of a time. I think that the cover art is amazing. Christian Mcgrath has been working for Sanderson and Tor and them for quite a while. So let's check out some of his other work. Okay, this is Christian Mcgrath's website, christianmcgrath.com, and as you can see right away, he's done a lot of illustrations of books that booktubers read. So for example, this one here, this is for the Max Gladstone books. Four Roads Cross is the name of the picture. He did all of the Max Gladstone books. This is one here. It's not one of those. It's from another book. I'm not sure which one it is though. So I'm just going to go through some pictures and showcase some of these artists, their work. This is Christian Mcgrath. Heirs of Empire. That looks familiar. Oh, this is Ghost Talkers, the new, was it Mary Coboi? Something like that. Mary Coboi Robinson, I think. Yep, he's doing the cover of that. Oh, this is Aeronauts Windlass by Butcher. Christian Mcgrath, all over the place. He does a lot of stuff. This is Shadows of Self, the previous Mistborn book. This is another Max Gladstone book from the his series, Last First Snow. I remember looking up this book before. It's about a girl that lives in Tokyo. That's like a magic sword. Did the cover of that. It's just an amazing artist. Photo manipulation is art. Don't let people fool you. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice. It is difficult. It is very difficult. And I'm not 100% sure if this is photo manip or not, but I think it might be. I think this is from D.B. Jackson, his books. He does D.B. Jackson's books. Yep, Steve Thaker. Some more Wax and Wayne. Some more Max Gladstone. This is from Full Fathom 5, one of my favorite covers. And Christian Mcgrath is just an amazing artist. This is from Prince of Fools, Mark Lawrence's books. You know, it's illustrations. It's the U.S. has a little bit of a different take on book covers. We're more illustrations, more like scenes and characters, while other countries have a lot more minimalistic looking covers, and I like both. So yeah, Christian Mcgrath, another Max Gladstone thing. Midwinter, that one's cool. I like the elf girl here. He did a lot of Jim Butcher books. It's funny, Harry Dresden doesn't even wear a hat in the Dresden Files books, yet in every picture he has a hat. Corvus. That's cool. Awesome, Luke. The Coldest War. Yeah, so this is Christian Mcgrath's work. If you want to check out more of his stuff, visit his website, christianmcgrath.com. Oh, this is Last Argument of Kings. Abercrombie. This is one of his illustrated covers. Oh, and there's Mistborn. Yeah, so this guy is ridiculously talented, and you should definitely check out his works. Alright, moving on. The next person is my favorite of January. This is the illustration for The Drowning Eyes by Emily Foster. It's a Tor.com novella. And I love this cover art. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's amazing. It's artistic. It just looks beautiful. I love how it has more of a like it looks unfinished, kind of like the waves and stuff and other things around her, but the detail is still there. And this is by Cynthia Shepherd. Cynthia Shepherd. Let's check out some of her work. Cynthia Shepherd. So her website is sheppardarts.com. And once again, the links are below. So that's awesome. We got a girl holding some scales of justice with some doves. That's really pretty. Oh, this one here. This one looks familiar. I believe this is from the other Tor.com novella. Very cool. Horses come out of the rocks. He's probably over there trying to fix those. Very, very cool. Cynthia Shepherd is a talented woman. Look at this. Lady on a boat, some birds. Beautiful. Oh, she did the Karen Memories cover. Look at that. That was one of my favorite covers from last year. Not one of my favorite books, though. Cynthia Shepherd. She has a great style. I love her style. Like, it looks amazing. I'm not sure if this is digital or if this is with paint or what? Either way, it's beautiful. Wow. I do not have my my chat up. I forgot to put it up, so sorry if anyone's in the chat. Ooh, look at that. It's like a ferry over water. It's Soulbound. Oh, it's kind of a play off of the, what was that? Venus de Milo? Venus de Milo? Michelangelo, I think? Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Wow, there's like a battle. Just got shot in the leg, though. That's not good. Oh, this one's cool. Athena by Cynthia Shepherd. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Ow. The map down here. Look at the detail. That one's really good. That one might be my favorite of hers. The detail of this is amazing. The detail's amazing, but that artistic flair is still there. I'm looking at all her pictures. These are really nice. I like these. Cynthia Shepherd is definitely going to be doing some more covers. I can tell you that much. I hope that Tor allows her to do even more covers. Oh, this one's cool. Meditating Ring of Fire thing. Just like a volcano goddess. Very, very cool. Alright, so that is Cynthia Shepherd. Check her site out, Cynthia Shepherd. Or Sheppard-arts.com. And of course, all these artists have prints that you can buy. Okay, next person we're going to look at is the cover art for Doom of the Dragon by Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman. This cover is by Michael Cormack. And Michael Cormack has been around for a long time, and he does some pretty cool stuff. Like he does a lot of typical classic fantasy things, and he is just amazing. So we'll check out some of his stuff here. We'll check out the covers of his art first. So we'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. Oh, very cool. I remember seeing this. This is from the cover art for the Dragonlance anthology. This is cover art for Shadowrun. Oh, look at this one. Cover art for the source book, the Book of Roguish Luck. I love like rogue art. I think it's awesome. Very cool. Oh, look at that. These are older works too. This is from 2004 or 2004. Cover art for the source book Midnight 2nd edition. It's cool. Arcana Evolved. There's a lot of cover art for tabletop games, looks like. I'll check that out. Cover art for novella Shadow Twin by Gardner Doze and George R. R. Martin and Daniel Abraham. Wow, that's awesome. That dude is screwed. That's very cool. Oh, look at that. It's Jamie Lannister. Cover for the art book, The Art of George R. R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. That's the cover for the book. Wow. 2005. It says before the show came out. That's awesome. I love artist representations of things that have like a TV show, but I like the artist representations of before the TV show came out. It's always fun. Oh, I already saw those. Oh, wow. The Art of H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. Check that out. Dude, he is so good. Oh, what? Check out that dragon. That is sick. Cover art for The Killing Song, Book 3 in their Eberron series. The Dragon Blow by Don Bassingthwaite. Look at that. Like, I've never heard of this book, but that cover art is amazing. Oh, this is from Gil Z. Martin. The Summoner by Gil Z. Martin. I love those Gil Z. Martin covers. I think they're amazing. I've never read one of her books, but I like the covers. Whoops. Sorry. That's cool. Michael Cormack. Michael Cormack is so talented. My goal here is to just say the artist name over and over so that we can actually recognize artists. Michael Cormack. Recognize artists and say, hey, this book I just got, the artist is this. Oh, I love this artist. You know, the more that we talk about cover art, the more money these guys get paid to do cover art. The more important we make cover art, the more we talk about it, the more we love on it, the more, oh wow, that is awesome. The more people get paid. Cover art for Legacy of Wolves, Book 3 in the Eberron series. Oh, the Eberron series again. The Inquisitives by Marcelia Rockwell. Look at that. It must be like a mage. And this mage killer guy got him. That's sick. Another cover from the Inquisitive series, Eberron. There's some amazing cover art. That one's cool. Dungeons and Dragons RPG edition to the Undermountain. Ooh. Look at that. Dungeons and Dragons supplement, Elder Evils. He did this. This is probably my favorite art for Malazan. This is the cover art for Gardens of the Moon. This is the Subterranean Press edition of Gardens of the Moon. And this is Rake. And this is the picture of Rake that I just love. Oh, it's just so good. He's got his sword, I think it's called Dagnipper. Something like that. And smoke and things are coming off it. Ah, Michael Cormack, you are amazing. Lynn Llewellyn books. He did some new Lynn Llewellyn books. White Road. Another Tracy Hickman book. Very cool. And he not only did all of these, but wow, that's awesome. He did a lot of collectible cards. He worked a lot for Wizards of the Coast doing Magic the Gathering stuff, and these are just as amazing. The guy is ridiculously talented. The guy's ridiculously talented, but he probably makes less money than a banker. Wow. Alright, moving on. Spent all day clicking on pictures. Alright, next one we have is Truthwitch by Susan Dennard. I thought this was a cool cover. I think that the hype around this book had a lot to do with the cover, and also Torteen's amazing marketing. It's probably the best marketing of a book I've seen in a long time. And this is by Scott Grimando. Scott Grimando. Now his link is underneath. I am not going to show any of his other pictures because they're a little not safe for work. So I am going to skip on that, but I recommend you guys check those out. But he does have some not safe for work stuff. So, should I show it or not? Okay. Alright, so these are the illustrations that he does. So he does a lot of this like photo manip type stuff, but it's really well done. It's awesome. Oh, this is really interesting. Angel of Hope. Inspirational art for humans by humans. That is really good. I found that Scott's best work is actually his non-book covers. So his things that he just does for fun, or that he wants to do, are really good. Scott Grimando, cover artist for Truthwitch. And concept horror. Let's do fantasy here. He's done a lot of stuff, guys. Some harpy, I think. That's cool. Very cool. It's got a goddess. That one's neat. I like that. Alright, so this is Scott Grimando. Check out his website. There are some cooler pictures that I like on here. That one's nice. But the other pictures around it are a little bit not safe for work, so check out his work on his website. It's grimstudios.com, and once again the website is below in the description box. Okay, next person we have is a relatively newer artist, I believe. This is the cover for the January-February edition of Uncanny magazine, issue 8. This is Priscilla Kim, and I just like this. I find this to be just a fun little cover. Obviously that girl, if she's a normal human, can't lift up that huge sword, but I think it's a cool cover. And some of her other stuff is really neat as well. Priscilla Kim, PriscillaKim.com. It's very cool. I like the when two sides are mirrored. I forget what that word means. What that word is. Oh, this is cool. This female fighter, she's all scarred up. Some steampunkish type thing. That's really good, actually. I like the background. Might be London, I don't know. That's cool. Oh, that's really neat. Through a Blade Darkly by Priscilla Kim. So we have like this reflection of the person that this person is facing. That's cool. I think it's cool that like these magazines still put out amateur art on their front. I think it's cool. And Priscilla Kim, maybe she'll be the next big illustrator.
Oh.
1 second. Alright, and sorry, I got interrupted. The last person is the cover that did All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Anders. This is Will's. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm gonna go with Staehle, something like that. He is more of a minimalistic illustrator, but this is just amazing to me because with this book here, you know what book it is. As soon as you see the cover, you know it is All the Birds in the Sky. And I think a lot of times with SFF, this is really important because it's important to have a cover that's very recognizable. And it's probably the most recognizable cover of this year so far, I think. Very cool. And these are... I read the Tor article, and he sends a bunch of covers when he does a cover. So these are his alternate covers, which are pretty cool in their own right. And this is his website, unusualco.com. Wheels to Heal, unusualco.com. And he does a lot of stuff. So this is a cover for Made to Kill by Adam Christopher. It's just a really great illustrator. Let's go back to the main. I did A Darker Shade of Magic. He was the illustrator of that. Will Staehle. Staehle. If anyone knows how to pronounce that, let me know. He did Darker Shade of Magic. He did Cavalier in Clay by Sheppard. This guy is ridiculously talented. Let's see what else. Bullet Catcher's Daughter. I know a lot of people like that cover. I do too. It's very cool. There's a cover here called Next by Michael Crichton. Very cool. He did Armada. Oh, he did the other Michael Chabon book, the Yiddish Policeman's Union. Very, very cool. Like, these are some of the best covers in a long time. Oh, this is an outtake for Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. That's cool. Oh, neat. So he does multiple covers for books. Wow. Will Staehle. Very cool. So check out his site. Check out his work. Did some amazing books. What's this one look like? Myrte. Ah, cool. It's a graphic novel. That's tight. Original content. some posters as well. The guy has some talent. I like him. I like his work. I think it's cool. Alright, well, that is the last guy I got for January's books. Once again, all the links to all the artists are below. Check them out. Once again, I think my favorite is probably this artwork by Cynthia Shepherd for the Drowning Eyes. Very cool. As far as the body of work, knowing who Christian Mcgrath is now is very nice, as he does a ton of covers. And learning more about Michael Cormack is also good. Very happy about that. So yeah, and I'll be looking out for more Cynthia Shepherd illustrations because I'm pretty much in love with her illustrations. Anyways, yeah, hope someone enjoyed this. I enjoyed looking at them. Hope everyone has a good day. And don't forget, the artists on your cover are important. So make sure you mention them. I'm going to try to mention them more often myself. Alright, have a good day.